We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
On red.
Lawrence now off the play action. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he crosses midfield before going out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, sir.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hill. Here we go, sir.
First down throw, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. He'll get this to Etienne. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26, and that gives them 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Working inside the red zone. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff now to the receiver. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. Escapes the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chad Muma's got it. And the Jaguars take over after returning it inside the red zone. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He gets this one to Strange. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shot.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Drops back. Needs an open man.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hey, go! Silver.
Lawrence on third and goal. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Oh, it puts some heat up. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
13, Lou. Easy.
Looking to throw. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Red on red.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when the violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio. He moody, yo. Type of brother that